Welcome back to Estate Path. When massive acreage and country farmhouses hit the market for under $150,000, it usually sounds too good to be true. Today we are heading deep into the beautiful mountains of West Virginia to explore 5 incredibly affordable properties that have one thing in common. Absolutely nobody is buying them. From a sprawling 105-acre mountain kingdom for under $100,000 to a historic 1938 farmhouse and nearly 50 acres of creekfront land priced at just $75,000. We are counting them down from the highest price to the lowest and uncovering the honest catch behind every single listing to see exactly why they are sitting empty in 2026. Settle in and let us find out if these untouched properties are hidden gems or just too much work. Starting off our countdown at number 5, we travel into Ritchie County to the quiet town of Cairo, West Virginia. Priced at $149,000, this listing immediately grabs your attention with a massive footprint of land, offering a staggering 63 acres of heavily wooded private terrain. Tucked far back and hidden from the road, yet still easily accessible just off Route 50, the property offers a classic mountain escape. A private back deck provides a perfect spot to relax and listen to the peaceful sounds of a small creek that runs right along the edge of the yard. The structural anchor of this property is a 1,188 square foot home, offering 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. Now, for the honest catch that perfectly fits today's theme. While many buyers in West Virginia are exclusively searching for historic stick-built farmhouses, this is actually a 1999 manufactured home. For architectural purists, that label alone is often a deal breaker, which explains why it sits at this incredibly low price point. However, if you look past the manufactured tag, you will find a home that was completely gutted and modernized in 2020. It features a brand new durable metal roof, all new windows, and a completely transformed kitchen boasting solid granite countertops, new cabinets, and modern appliances. Clean laminate flooring flows seamlessly throughout the entire open-concept living space. The true value of this listing shines in its homesteading infrastructure and incredible outdoor setup. The sprawling acreage includes a massive 40-foot steel cargo box for secure storage, an old historic cabin with its own separate electric and water well, a dedicated 30-amp RV hookup, and even a vintage teardrop camper cleverly converted into a heated chicken coop. At roughly $125 per square foot of fully updated living space, and with annual property taxes sitting at just $1,260, this is an absolute steal for anyone wanting 63 acres of wild West Virginia beauty. Moving down to number 4, we drop below the $100,000 mark and head to the rugged hills of Harts, West Virginia. Priced at an unbelievable $94,500, this listing is all about one thing: massive, untamed acreage. You are looking at a sprawling 105 acres of raw West Virginia mountain terrain. The property features thick, beautiful woodlands, abundant local wildlife, and direct access to a peaceful mountain creek and stream. It stands as an absolute paradise for hunters, off-road enthusiasts, or anyone desperate to disappear into nature. But why is a massive 105-acre tract sitting on the market for under $95,000? Here is the honest catch. While the listing history and photos might show an existing farmhouse structure on the grounds, the seller explicitly states that the home holds absolutely zero value and is structurally unsafe to even enter. You are not buying a move-in-ready farmhouse. You are taking on a heavy-duty teardown project. For many average buyers dealing with a dangerous, derelict structure, accessed via a remote dirt and gravel road, is simply too much of a physical and financial liability, which scares them away and keeps this property sitting untouched on the market. However, if you are willing to bring in an excavator and clear the site, you are left with a massive head start for your own custom cabin or off-grid homestead. The property already has electricity available at the site, alongside an existing water well and a septic tank system hidden on the lot. With insanely low annual property taxes of just $437, this is a rare chance to secure a massive private mountain kingdom for pennies on the dollar, provided you are not afraid to handle a little demolition first. Stepping down to number 3, we travel to the quiet rural community of Lavesey, West Virginia. Priced at just $89,000, this property offers an authentic slice of country living, anchored on 19.5 acres of secluded, rolling mountain terrain. The true highlight of this land is a winding private trail that leads up the wooded hillside to a massive open field, perfectly suited for a large summer garden, a small livestock pasture, or a dedicated food plot to attract local wildlife. Built in 1938, the structural heart of the property is a genuine 2-story country farmhouse spanning 1,344 square feet. Inside, you will find original hardwood flooring, an unfinished basement, a covered front porch looking out over the mountain views, and 3 dedicated bedrooms alongside a single main floor bathroom. So why is a classic West Virginia farmhouse with nearly 20 acres selling for under $90,000? The honest catch here is the heavy sweat equity required before you can comfortably move in. This property is being sold strictly as is, and it is completely stripped of everyday conveniences. There is absolutely no cooling system. The heating relies on an older propane floor furnace, and the sale includes 0 appliances. In fact, the home does not even come with a functional water heater. For a typical family looking for a modern turnkey house, taking on a 1938 shell that needs immediate essential upgrades is an easy pass, which leaves this property sitting on the market. However, if you are a homesteader willing to put in the manual labor, the fundamental bones and utilities are highly appealing. The property is already connected to public water and utilizes an existing septic tank. At roughly $66 per square foot of living space, it is a fantastic blank canvas for anyone ready to slow down, roll up their sleeves, and revive a piece of country history. Dropping down to number 2 on our countdown, we travel to the uniquely named town of Strange Creek, West Virginia. Priced at just $75,000, this listing offers a beautiful piece of history that was once a fully functioning homestead and farm. The property features a massive footprint of land with both cleared and heavily wooded sections, offering stunning panoramic mountain views. It also serves as an incredible recreational base camp, located just 45 minutes from both Summersville Lake and Sutton Lake, and only an hour from the world-class whitewater rafting and hiking in Fayetteville. So with all this natural beauty, why is this property sitting idle on the market? The honest catch here is a 3-part combination that quickly scares off average buyers. First, the primary structure on the land is an older 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom manufactured home, rather than a classic stick-built cabin. Second, this is a strict as-is sale, because the existing septic tank system is broken and requires immediate repair before the home can be properly used. Finally, there is a significant land discrepancy. While the deed states the property is 28 acres, the local tax map calculates it at just under 19 acres, and there is no recent survey to confirm the true boundary lines. For an average home buyer, those 3 red flags are an instant deal breaker. However, for an experienced investor or homesteader, the foundational value is undeniable. The property already has electricity connected and boasts the massive luxury of having public city water directly on site. Combined with an almost unbelievable annual property tax amount of literally $2, this Strange Creek acreage is a brilliant opportunity for someone willing to pay for a land survey and tackle a septic repair. Finally, we reach the number 1 spot on our countdown, tying for the lowest price on our list at just $75,000. Located in Marion County in the quiet town of 4 States, West Virginia, this property shifts our focus away from fixer-upper homes and presents a massive blank slate opportunity. For this rock-bottom price, you are securing nearly 47 acres of beautiful Appalachian farmland. The acreage boasts mature woodlands, elevated scenic mountain views, and a peaceful creek that borders the property, providing a natural water source that draws in local deer, wild turkey, and other native wildlife. With paved county road frontage, you get highly convenient year-round access while remaining tucked away in a quiet rural atmosphere just minutes from the West Fork River. It sounds like the absolute perfect site for a hunting camp, ATV riding, or building a secluded creekside cabin. So why is almost 50 acres of prime West Virginia land sitting untouched on the market for $75,000? The honest catch here is the raw, unimproved nature of the land and its rugged topography. The property features rolling to very sloping terrain, which means clearing a perfectly flat build site and cutting in a long driveway will require heavy machinery and serious earthwork. Furthermore, there is absolutely no water well or septic system currently in place, and while electricity is available nearby, you will have to pay to pull those utility lines directly onto the tract. For the average buyer wanting a move-in-ready farmhouse, taking on this level of foundational groundwork is simply too much effort. But for an ambitious homesteader, hunter, or recreational investor, this property offers incredible natural beauty and massive potential. With annual property taxes sitting at just $904, this Marion County tract provides an unbeatable chance to own a massive creekfront piece of the West Virginia mountains for less than the cost of a modern luxury vehicle. And that wraps up our journey through 5 of West Virginia's most affordable, yet untouched country properties. Every single one of these listings proves that massive acreage is still within reach in 2026, as long as you are willing to put in the sweat equity and look past the imperfections. If one of today's properties caught your eye, let us know in the comments below which number you would take a chance on. For direct links, full listing details, and more real estate deep dives, be sure to visit our official website at epathgo.com. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new property countdown. Until next time, thank you for watching Epathgo, and keep dreaming of that perfect place in the country.